Ukraine is a country in the Central Eastern Europe. It occupies the southwestern part of the East European plain and a part of the Carpathian and Crimean mountains. Socio-political location at the border of Western and Eastern peoples and cultures influenced greatly the history and modern development of the country. Sumy is an important industrial, cultural, scientific and educational center of Sumy region. It fascinates with picturesque landscapes of the both banks of Psol River. Considerable industrial, scientific and technical potential, as well as a good communication infrastructure in Sumy region, attract business and industry and create favorable conditions for active international cooperation. Sumy State University is a leading higher educational institution of the region, a powerful scientific and educational and production complex, and an acknowledged cultural and sports center. It is a multidisciplinary educational establishment of classical type with a complex structure. About 18,000 students are getting their education at SSU. Among them, there are about 1,200 foreign students from almost 60 countries of the world, including Western Europe, Asia, Africa, and the USA. SSU educates specialists on 60 professions of 40 areas and 23 fields of knowledge on full-time, part-time, and distance studying forms. Specialist training is carried out at the departments of Technical Systems and Energy-Efficient Technologies, Electronics and Information Technologies, Economics and Management, Foreign Philology and Social Communications, Law. In medical, Konotop and Shostka institutes, 4 technical schools, colleges and professional schools. Today, Sumy State University includes research institutions and departments that jointly belong to the National Academy of Ukraine, the Department of Training of Reserve Officers, Scientific Center of Missile Troops and Artillery Battle Application. The institutions of postgraduate and doctoral studies in dozens of specialties, including specialized academic councils, work on the defense of postgraduate and doctoral theses. Sumy State University provides high-quality education and naturally combines study with practical application and science. It is among the top 3 universities in Ukraine, according to the number of prize-winning places at all Ukrainian students' Olympiads and at all Ukrainian competitions of students' scientific work. The university is highly ranked among Ukrainian universities according to the worldwide rating Webometrics and scientific and metrical database Scopus. International Association of Professional Programmers Top Coder identifies SSU in the top 100 universities of the world according to the results of the International Internet Competition among students. During its existence, the university has achieved prominence in scientific and educational spheres. In its departments and research laboratories, scientists conduct fundamental research in nanomaterials and nanotechnologies, bio-nanomaterials and biotechnologies, molecular genetic studies, energy and energy efficiency, healer energy, pump and compressor building, chemical technologies, modern technologies of materials processing, information and telecommunication technologies, economics of nature management, linguistics, social communications, historical regional studies, and law. Annually, university scientists fulfill about 400 research works under private and state budget contracts and international grants. Modern intellectual developments are produced using electronic microscopes, mass spectrometers, robotic systems, and machine tools with numerical programmable control, scientific and educational stance. University actively implements up-to-date information and telecommunication technologies, e-learning system, two-way audio and video online studio. More than 100 multimedia classrooms and interactive complexes are provided for students' education. SSU is recognized as a highly technological institution due to the thousands of computers, computer cluster and free Wi-Fi zones, modern library and information complex with more than 2.5 million books and copies. The students and faculty are provided with access to worldwide information bases, other advanced technological services, thousands of rare books, electronic archive of rare publications and manuscripts of the 16th, 18th century, and the repository and library complex. It is not an accident that this complex is considered to be one of the best in Ukraine. The university has its own publishing house, which allows printing periodical professional scientific journals in different fields of knowledge. Journal of Nano and Electronic Physics is registered by the scientific and metrical database Scopus. Sumy State University actively cooperates with international partners worldwide. It is a signatory of Magna Carta Universitatum, permanent and full member of the most reputable international organizations, including International Association of Universities, European University Association, Eurasian Association of Universities, and others. The faculty, postgraduate students, and students actively cooperate with other educational institutions and research groups in Europe, Japan, India, the USA, the Russian Federation, and other countries of the world. Students participate in various academic mobility and internship programs abroad, double diploma programs with leading European universities, practical training at well-known enterprises and institutions in Ukraine and around the world, LG Electronics, Netcracker, JP Morgan Bank, Kraft Foods Ukraine, and others. High-quality training of professionals is provided in training centers of international organizations such as Microsoft Corporation, Netcracker, Cisco, Dellcom plc, Siemens, and others that are established at SSU. The university has comfortable hostels that became home for about 4,000 students, the catering complex with dining rooms, cafes, canteens, the sports center, the swimming pool, gyms, stadiums, including the football field with artificial surface, modern fitness center with the room for sport dance and fitness aerobics, and a driving school. These facilities can sure satisfy even the most critical consumers. 60 sport clubs, about 30 kinds of sport activities, over 40 amateur talent groups, creative workshops, art studios, and vocal, musical, ballet, theater, film, and photography clubs serve students to spend their free time. University is proud of its folk groups, folk dance ensemble, studio of modern variety miniatures, vocal ensembles. SSU students athletes became multiple winners of the World, European, Ukrainian Championships and the World Cups and all Ukrainian student games in such kinds of sport as biathlon, canoeing, karate, judo, archery, ski racing, orienteering, athletics, and weightlifting. Besides, SSU students participated in the 30th Olympic Games in London and won the bronze medal in boxing. Futsal team Sumy is a 6-time champion of Ukraine among the universities, the vice champion of Ukraine among the students, the winner of the 3rd Sport Games of Ukraine in futsal and vice champion in football. Volleyball team Himprom Sumy is playing at the Premier League of the Championship of Ukraine. The life of our university is creative, dynamic, and rapidly developing. Every day, thousands of students for whom it has become alma mater take their first steps in the boundless world of scientific and professional knowledge. SSU alumni are its glory and pride. Many of them became famous scientists, managers, and leading specialists of companies, banks, institutions, domestic and foreign firms. SSU diploma is highly acknowledged among employers, which is proved by almost 100% of job placement. SSU diploma is recognized by employers as a symbol of high quality and proficiency of its owners. We invite you to a creative collaboration and study at Sumy State University, a wonderful world where practical and academic interests are harmoniously combined. Highly qualified specialists, real intellectuals, and bright personalities are matured at our university.